What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Pitching Ninjas Top 5 Filthiest Pitches of the Day. We're going to kick it off with the honorable mentions. First, Tim Herron for these wicked curveballs. Must cut down the largest tree in the forest with a heron. You know the reference, Will?
I have to assume Monty Python.
It is.
Cut down a tree with a herring? It can't be done.
Next, Andrew Kittredge, the drunk uncle, with these sliders. My top 5 filthiest pitches of the day yesterday. At number 5, AJ Blubaugh, picking up 7 Ks and 3 scoreless innings, giving up only 2 hits. No relation to what Will typically gets. We'll leave it there. At number 4, Connelly Early for his 7 Ks and 5 1/3 innings, giving up 1 run. He had these wicked changeups, and both he and the hitter were early.
There he is.
At number 3, Freddy Peralta for picking up 10 Ks and 6 innings, giving up 1 run on only 2 hits. Said all this stuff. His ERA right now, 2.65. Great season from Freddy Peralta. Speaking of great seasons, at number 2, other than the dive where he broke his ribs, Chris Sale having a fantastic season. Overpowering heaters yesterday, wicked sliders, and threw a ton of changeups. You might remember earlier in the year, he scrapped his changeup. Well, it is back with a vengeance. He threw 23 of them yesterday. He had 9 Ks and 8 scoreless innings, giving up only 3 hits. His ERA this year, 2.35. And this is now his 10th season of striking out 150 or more hitters. You go, Hall of Famer Chris Sale. Friend of the show. Awesome pitcher. We love you. Speaking of loving pitchers, there's nobody I love more today than my man, Shohei Ohtani, who did it all yesterday. He threw absolute flames in the first inning, topping out at 102 miles an hour. Then gets the last out here on a comebacker, goes on a fast break to get ready to hit. I mean, look at this. He is headed to the dugout before his throw reaches first base. He can do everything. I'm surprised he wasn't in the dugout before his throw reached first base. He had this wicked sweeper, and I overlaid that with his fastball. Look at this. Same tunnel. And as a hitter, you're guessing right here. And if you guess wrong, you're hosed. And if you guess right, you're hosed because you cannot hit Shohei Ohtani. Nobody did yesterday. He also threw these wicked curveballs. There's a 10-mile-an-hour speed difference between these two back-to-back curveballs. 83 miles an hour and 73 miles an hour. Same mechanics. I overlaid them. You can't tell the difference. And then it's 10 miles an hour difference. He has given up 0 hits on his curveball all season. 0. A big fat none. 0 hits. Also did this overlay of his fastball and curveball. And you can see he actually threw these two out of 2 different arm slots. It doesn't matter. He's switching up arm angles. He's doing everything. The man is a pure pitcher and just a machine. If you think hitting against Shohei is remotely easy, here are some home plate views of his fastball at 99 miles an hour, his wicked slider at 90 miles an hour, and a curveball at 83 miles an hour. We'll play these back again for the people. This is pure filth. He had 5 strikeouts in 5 hitless and scoreless innings, giving up only 1 walk. Absolute brilliance from Shohei Ohtani. And I know Will's going to touch on it later, but he became the first member of the 50-50 club. That is right. 50 home runs, 50 strikeouts, and in fact, he hit both of those milestones in the same game. Because why? Because it's Shohei freaking Ohtani. That's why. Now on the Ninja Notes, Cade Horton had 6 Ks in 5 innings, giving up 1 run. He outdueled Paul Skeens, who actually didn't pitch well yesterday, but did have 6 Ks. Eury Perez had 6 Ks in 5 scoreless innings, giving up only 1 hit. Jose Suarez had 9 Ks in 7 innings, giving up 2 runs. Joey Cantillo had 3 Ks in 5 innings, giving up 1 run. He faced Casey Mize, who had 8 Ks in 5 1/3 innings, giving up 3 runs. Mackenzie Gore had 5 Ks in 5 1/3 scoreless innings, giving up only 2 hits. Jeffrey Springs had 3 Ks in 4 innings, giving up no earned runs. Clay Holmes had 2 Ks in 4 innings, giving up 2 runs. Dean Kramer had 4 Ks in 5 2/3 innings, giving up 2 runs. Logan Gilbert had 5 Ks in 5 2/3 innings, giving up 2 runs. Mike McCreevy had 6 Ks in 7 scoreless innings, giving up only 3 hits. So yeah, he faced Andrew Abbott, who had 7 Ks in 4 2/3 innings, giving up 3 runs.
And we're back to Chavez Ravine to kick off today's corner with the Japanese jackhammer jacking his 50th homer of the season again. Yeah, Ninja just touched on it, but I mean, this is the first back-to-back 50 homer season since A-Rod in 2022, and there's only been a couple of these ever. And the guy just does something new every season, Ninja. This has nothing to do with pitching, and now he's going back-to-back 50 homers. I was on the couch yesterday, legitimately feeling privileged to watch this guy in action.
I think we do need to take a moment. Shohei haters out there, you.
I second that message, Ninja. But later in this game, with 2 outs in the 9th inning, Rafael Marchand had this 3-run cock shot to win the Phils the game. Just an absolutely huge shot for his second of the season. But over to the Motor City, where Kerry Carpenter pulled out the wood with 2 outs at the bottom of the 9th to save the game. But Kerry Bonds' efforts were eventually futile as the Guards took in extras. But the dogs of the day come from Kansas City because 2 guys on the Mariners had 5 homers. First big dumper pounds a pair of pimp jobs. The initial one broke Mickey Mantle's switch-hitting home run record. And that was from the left side, and fittingly, the next pitch he saw was from the right side, and he tied Ken Griffey Jr.'s Mariners home run record. Mantle and Griffey Jr., ever heard of him? The man with the huge ass is out of control. But the dogs of the day actually come from Dominic Canzone of the Lucchese crime family, because he caught 3 bodies last night. Triple pitcher homicide as the Mariners killed the Royals, and Canzone whacked 3 of them, and those are your dogs of the day.
And now, my pitching ninja moment of Zen. This play is bananas. In fact, it's the Seattle Bananas.
Look at that play. Wow.
My picks of the day today, I'm going to start out with the same game parlay of Gavin Williams for 5 Ks or more and Jack Flaherty for 5 Ks or more, and top it off with Kevin Gausman for 5 Ks or more. And then I'm going to add in my 50% same game parlay plus profit boost. You get to choose your boost today, and I'm choosing that one. What would your picks of the day be?